Hi, I'm Shannon Johnson, the Director of Legacy Museum on Main, and this is a brief moment in LaGrange's history. The first note of Gypsies, or more properly known as the Romany people in Troup County, was in 1877. An article in the March 8th edition of the LaGrange Reporter points out that a band of gypsies has been in the vicinity for several days. The paper also says that they have been conducting themselves in a very orderly manner, and their principal business seems to be trading horses. Scholars suggest that the origins of the Romany people lay in northern India and that they migrated as a group, eventually settling in the Middle East and Europe. Throughout the centuries, these people have maintained their distinct culture and language, though this independence has led to persecution. Since the first arrivals of European settlers in North America, the Romany people have been immigrating, sometimes arriving on their own, though some were deported from their homelands or brought here as enslaved people. During the 19th century, many Romany people immigrated to the United States, seeking freedom from that persecution. They continued their nomadic lifestyle, traveling throughout the country, often trading horses and telling fortunes. The differences in their culture led them to be viewed with fear as outcasts and sometimes criminals. The LaGrange Reporter states that in 1909, several gypsies were arrested for various misdemeanors, and the local judge forced them to return money and clothing they had obtained illegally. In 1961, a band of Romany traveled to LaGrange with Sally Thompson, who had been deemed a gypsy queen. According to her husband, the Gypsy King, this was an honor bestowed on the most respected woman in the band. She was admitted to the City County Hospital in early December with a heart condition. While in the hospital seeking treatment, her followers and friends crowded the hospital, sleeping in the chapel, hallways, and waiting rooms, much to the consternation of hospital staff. She was released in mid-January after considerable coverage from the LaGrange Daily News and a lot of talk around town. To learn more about varying cultures in our community, visit Legacy Museum on Main. This has been a brief moment in LaGrange's history.